Yeah. Hello. Mm, 11 ways to discover the weird character of a person. First be meeting them. When some say that this person has a lot of character, we prepare ourselves in advance for the fact that it will not be easy to deal with this night at quiet instance. But if the sharp points are immediately invisible, people dis disguise and why their weaknesses. Uh, However, managers of psychosocial psychological experiences have made it possible to draw a conclusion paying due attention about a person maturity based on his behavior. Scientists, scientists and an institute that studies character via institute, institute, institute and character have for many years uh, researched human personality. They are convinced that there are not good or bad characteristics, but there are strong and weak ones. The strong ones contribute to work wrong well. The head ones slow it down and make us unhappy. One, imitate an idol. For children and adolescents, imitation and normal ways of socializing, defining, defining their attitude towards the world around them, they more than Johnny Ilse need a role model with a and healthy and strengthened personality stops opening and ends up finding itself. In adult person continues to look for idols, think his character has not yet been formed. The cases of fanaticism and the complete replacement of their own identity is called celebrity imitation syndrome, which affects approximately and 25% of the total number of people living on our planet. Two, inability to face difficulties face to face. Uh, Well contact is means to feel ashamed and she especially an important and crucial moment in our lives, but some people facing small difficulties or finding themselves in an uncomfortable situation hide their hearts in the sand. They even instinctively raise their shoulders to their next thing. Psychologists build cannot riot in the strip trap syndrome, which follows a person with fear and insecurity, preventing them from fulfilling their dreams and moving towards these goals. 3. Self-fixation. Fixation. People usually put photos of their loved ones, pets, or simply pleasant moments in their lives in the frame. Both if you feel your home will your own photos and look in the mirror for too long or check at every express moment and the number of like received and social network chance are that you have someone in front of your about will history the smoke private personality disorder. This characterized by self-admiration, the insatiably straight to category of attention, the attention of others and the need to be adored. The main weirdness of these people is that they are very easy to manipulate, playing with their senses of feeling important. 4. Fear and attracting attention. Modesty is a good and essential quality as long as it does not prevent a person from remaining himself and self-attention. Psychologist Barbara Marquay believes that the sexy signs of often confused with introversion. However, introverts who perfect solicited and don't know avoid communication, they simply choose in more carefully, whilst shy people suffer from low self self esteem, poor rejection, and restrict their layer desires. 5. Criticize other people's achievements, hating their backs. Clinical psychological professor Robert Li, Liaili, Liai identifies three types of envy: depressive, positive, and hostile. The depressive one lovers of certain and makes us feel like a failure. The positive one motivates us to be better, while the hostile one causes an anger and value meant to others and is the first type. Two types usually have temporary effects and can even possibly affect a person. The third is apart the character and attitude toward life. Instead of improving, one person begins to cicatrize and humility. The authors will achieve avid results in authors to upper bitter wing comparison T to 6. Inability on insists on what interests you. It is easiest to agree than to argue. This is a good character trait inherent in reflexive people who can know how to avoid conflict, but only if it doesn't interfere with your own no interest. A strong individual protects his or no person spicy and respect. Then someone else will with one is easily gives into pressure and a slow tactlessly invades and spice of auster around him. If you find it difficult to say no, then psychotherapist Diane Bart recommends starting small instead of saying no, learn to pick out about that you want. For example, if you are offered coffee, you can say thanks, but I want perfect and glass of water. 7. He exaggerates and hurts himself. Self-harm or destructive behavior is a very damaging defense mechanism. Often children who have experienced difficult moments are affected by ties, although sometimes adults as low get studying ties stake. They went into exaggerity anti-slighted difficulty by me themselves for mistakes and so on. BTY self advancement Cell and feel that no, that physical harm exhibit enthusiasm for dangerous sensations such as extreme sport event sample and finger tapping or on-the-nose areas low the results of this mechanism working. 8. Hair expressing, expressing emotion. In order to openly show your emotion, you need to have enough mental strength. There is nothing shameful in crying. For example, it is not done artificially, not surprisingly. Surprisingly, in our culture, it has become customary to hide feelings and safety is unseen and food manners and moderation, but constantly cleaning under and max meant being afraid of being who who get suyo and up cup off from the outside work. Nike reluctance to ask for help. A difficult situation is something whether to turn for to friends and colleagues with two more experience can now lead it and training for support, but for some people asking for help meant acknowledging letting their weakness while their diligently Heidi. In addition, establishing communication is as low as tax, so Flint's insecurity people tend to avoid teamwork. Gretchen Rubin, author of the best-selling Boardwalk Happens, considers the ability to ask for help to be the main secret to mat- maturity. Think, look at logical excuses for your action. Um, Rationalization helps us think reasonable causes for the appearances of negative situation up to deal with emotion. In this way, we calm our feelings when the mean so as not to experience pain, fear, or regret, but on the other hand, we follow service and instead of addressing the problem, we convincing ourselves that we are good enough and se- someone someone else is the blind. It is much easier to find and Supposedly logical explanation for everything. It's time for looking to analyze our interior. 11. Frankenstein of postures looking for an future. And the specialist in identifying lies Paul Ekman writes that if during conversion the interlocutor show a wide range of possession for a reason, this reveals general immaturity of his personality and frequent change of spotting and foot position show and lack or firmness of character, luxury, discipline, and in reality. None of is perfect, so if you saw yourself in one of character in our illustration, this is great news. First, you are able to honestly assess yourself and your shortcomings, and secondly, you are willing to improve. Right? True?